Alright, again from the Halo Reach 4-pack by McFarlane Toys, we're taking a look at Jorge. As you can tell, he's a pretty bulky character. He's the thickest one out of the thickest character released so far, both on body size and on armor. So I guess let's take a look at his details. For the most part, he looks pretty good, nicely detailed. Again, once again, paint job is nice. I think really the only thing that would make these toys better is like a more damage on the armor, or like sand or dirt rubs. I mean, like, you know, mud and stuff all over the boots and all that. Scuffs on the armor make it look more used, but as it is, it looks nice. Articulation is the same as all the other characters, except on his shoulders they're a little bit more restrictive because of the shoulder pads. Not much restrictive, but you know, a little bit. Everything else is the same though. Head though, let's take a look at the head. Got that movement. Got that. And that. Just so you can see at the different movements on the head. The weapon that he comes with is really nice. This has some nice weathering looks to make it really look used. Really nice looking. It holds in his hand fairly well once you get in there. He also comes with the backpack, which is supposed to hold his ammo and stuff, I guess. Pops in with the peg, so you know, pretty easy. Line it up, pop it in, and just like a meal, he has a grenade here, and he has a peg for another grenade as well. There's a hole here for the pegs, for another peg for like a handgun or whatever you put on there. So basically, if you get other weapons that have pegs, just stick them on, and then you know, you're good to go. So if you want to, you can have your character completely decked out with weapons. Weapon in his hand, 2 grenades, and then 2 leg weapons. Articulation. You have the shoulders here. You know, you still get a fairly good amount going up and down. Nothing too bad. At the elbows. And I guess I was wrong to kind of... And then there goes the pivot right there. I guess it was a little bit wrong because his hands are restrictive. His hands are a little bit more restrictive than Emil's because he has the thick armor here. So you can only get slight movements. You got the ribcage up here, which is fairly tight. So I'm not gonna move around too much, but it is there, but it's really tight. Got legs. So you can get him sitting down positions if you want. Knees, bend pretty good. You also have the thigh articulation up here. Then you get the foot. Then toes. So overall, his articulation is pretty nice. Still has a nice range of movement on all the stuff. It's just really tight in this waist right here, or rib cage type area. A little bit of restriction on the wrist, but everything else is just as good as Meal's. And I don't know if I showed it off, but it has a little emblem up here as well. The only real problem I have with this toy, as you can probably tell, when trying to pose him and stuff, the backpack keeps getting knocked off. But once you can find a good enough position, the backpack holds on nice and tight. It only really falls off when you're, you know, handling the toy itself. What's the price range in this toy? Same as the others. For the 4-pack, it's $29.99 for most places. It's $34.99 at Toys R Us. So I suggest you check out Walmart, Target, or Walmart, or FYE. You should be able to find it for $29.99 at those places. Toys R Us is going to cost you $34.99. So basically, go to Toys R Us as your last resort. Almost forgot. You got a size comparison to do. You saw him with the 4 other characters in the set. The two other Spartans. The green exclusive and Emil, as well as the Elite. So let's take a look at an older toy. We're going to take a look at the Master Chief from from Halo 3. And you can see he's a lot bigger than Chief himself. He's probably about a good inch over him, so he's pretty tiny compared to these guys. compared to Emil, he's even taller than Emil. So like I said before, he's a lot bigger, more bulkier, he's a bigger guy. Really, the only bad parts on this toy is the backpack. Everything else is really nice. Paint job, sculpt, articulation, and tightness. It's all pretty good and easy to work around with. And let's go ahead and zoom in just to get some last details to look. Overall, if you're a fan of the series, overall if you're a fan of the toy, fan of the series, fan of the games, definitely pick it up. If you want the 4-pack, like I said, it's going to cost you $29.99 to $34.99. Or if you want the single character, which is just George by himself, it's going to cost you about $11.99. But if you do plan on picking up the single character, and then you end up getting a meal later on, that's only going to cost you like $24. An extra $6 will get you 2 other characters, so it's a pretty good deal like that, as a 4-pack compared to the single card purchases. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this toy. Really got nothing else to say for it. Be sure to check out the other videos if you haven't already. We got Emil, the Elite, or the exclusive 4-pack Green Spartan. So definitely check those videos out if you haven't already. Hope you enjoyed it, and take care.